What is up again, YouTube? It is Cameron here for Gambas TV. I've got a little bit of a cold because 2 days ago I was walking out in the rain here in Dublin, and that was not a good idea. I thought, you know, it's sunny outside, it's not going to rain today, I'll be fine. I should have checked the weather. It rained, and now I have a little bit of a sore throat. It's not too bad. I don't think it's going to be like a severe cold, but I'm going to go to the shop and get some cough medicine. But I'm also going to go and get some new ingredients for the next recipe I'm going to try. After the debacle yesterday, which you'll see in my latest video, making the kedgeree, which is the correct way of pronouncing it. I totally botched the name when I made the video the first time around. But anyway, after making that kedgeree, which is a bit of a disaster, I'm still, you know, hyped to, cook some more things, get some more, cooking done for my YouTube channel. Maybe get some, maybe not daily vlogs, but, videos every couple of days at least. Trying all different recipes, and I've got another recipe in the Healthy Student Cookbook, or the Hungry Student Cookbook, to try out. And this one looks a little bit easier. It's like chorizo and chickpea thing, and I picked it because it's in the healthy and affordable section of the book, and it looks pretty cheap. I've looked at the ingredients. They shouldn't be too hard to buy. So we're going to try that one. I'm going to go to Tesco now. I've got to get the ingredients for that. I've got to get some cough medicine, and probably going to look for like a new mug or something to drink from, because as I said in my last video, I lost the freaking emoji mug that I love so much. Hopefully I've asked people around to look out for it. I think my name's at the bottom of it anyway, so if someone took it, my name's on it. Anyway, hopefully it will get found. If not, I'll have to get a new one. I mean, they only bought them in the pound shop, or the euro shop, so shouldn't be too hard to find another one. Anyway, let's have a look at the next recipe that I'm going to do. So also I'm trying a new quality setting. Instead of doing the 4K quality, because it wouldn't even let me export it in 4K from iMovie anyway, for my last video, I'm just going to do it in the 1080p with 60 FPS, which is much cooler. I love the fluidity of this setting. Anyway, I'm going to be doing chickpeas with chorizo for my second recipe. This one looks much easier to make. It's only got 2 steps. And these are the ingredients: chorizo, a red onion, I've got the tomatoes already, I've got the garlic already, got the oil of course already, got the parsley. So just chorizo, onion and chickpeas, and that shouldn't be too expensive, and it makes 4 servings, so that will probably leave me 2 meals today, and if I put it in the fridge, 2 meals tomorrow. There's something that you can eat cold. So it just looks like sausage and chickpeas. I don't think I've ever had chickpeas before, but hopefully they taste good. If not, they're at least very healthy, and they've got iron, which I think I need, because yeah, I'm pretty anemic. Can you feel the wind today, YouTube? It's ridiculous! Holy shit! Don't die for a gang like Gary. Alright, let's go and get the chickpeas and the chorizo. Start looking for the chorizo first. Well, I couldn't find it in the sausage section, so looking around, okay, that's a kind of sausage, so maybe the chorizo's nearby. Chorizo located. Yep, it looks exactly as I thought it would look like, but it's not in the meat section. It was in it was in the cold meat section, so I guess it's cold, which probably means I can eat it out of the package, but yeah, that's good. And now time for a red onion. Let's get one. Alright, a nice red onion acquired. Now I'm looking for the chickpeas in water, which is probably not the right aisle. I'm in the yogurt aisle now. In the canned vegetable aisle. It should be somewhere around here. And there we are, chickpeas acquired. They're not in cans, they're in packages, but it's slightly cheaper than the cans, so there we go. Okay, got a few other things as well as a replacement mug, which I'll write my name all over this time. And bam, my shopping has been complete. Alright guys, so I just got back from the shopping, and really hot outside. I was expecting it to be like almost rainy again, but this time I'm sweating and it's really hot, so I don't know what the hell is wrong with this country's weather. It's almost as bad as Michigan. But yeah, I had some cough syrup, feeling much better now. Hopefully my voice is a little bit clearer. But gonna go downstairs in a minute and start cooking again. First step is to heat the oil in a large non-stick frying pan, so let's get the pan ready. And I also got a new mug to replace the emoji one. Until I find it, we'll get a new one. And so this is going to be Cameron's mug for the next little while. Got some of my condiments ready and got my pan ready. Okay, so we're going to get the oil, and all I need is a couple of tablespoons of oil. Put it in the frying pan. Then I need to chop the onion up first, that makes more sense. Okay, there it is. Now I'm doing some garlic. supposed to crush them, but I don't know how I'm going to do that with a knife. I'll just cut them into really tiny pieces. Get those knife skills nice and precise. Now I'm getting the chorizo ready. I don't know if I'm supposed to refrigerate this. I've left it out for like half an hour, but we will see. I'm only going to use half of it because it's more than is required for the recipe. A nice cup of this peppermint tea. Okay, you're going to put the rest of the chorizo back into the fridge. So we'll use it immediately. Here are all the chopped ingredients. That's one of my first times ever doing this kind of thing, so I'm pretty proud of myself. I don't know if the garlic is crushed enough, but it should be fine. Okay, time to get cooking. Put a little bit of oil in the pan. Turn it on, put it on number 4. Wait for that to heat up a bit and then put it on all the ingredients that I have. Might as well open these tomatoes while I'm at it as well. I'm supposed to use 2 tomatoes. This is canned tomatoes. I don't know how much this actually has. There we go. And as I thought earlier, it is raining again. Still waiting for the oil. I'll find a better camera setup at some point. It's kind of low right now, so I have to duck down to show what I'm doing, but don't want to bring a tripod or anything here, but maybe I'll find a better way to do this. Right, so I'm gonna open these chickpeas and okay, I think it's time to put the ingredients in the pan now. I should have done the prep on the chickpeas before I did this, but I'm going to leave these to a minute or two. I'm loving the look of this so far, way better than the kedgeree last time. Turn the heat down a bit because I need to open the chickpeas still, because I made another silly mistake and I don't want this to burn, even though it's smelling absolutely delicious. I'm going to season it as well because I want to do the whole Salt Bay thing, get a little bit of that shaking action going. I'm just trying to open this chickpea carton with a bloody knife. I'm hoping not a bloody knife soon, but the chickpeas are out. They look kind of, oh dear, that was a mistake. Look kind of like Captain Crunch, I think is the right cereal. So, well, probably doesn't taste anywhere near as good, but it has lots of iron, which I need. Put it down to just 1 there. Throw that away. Now we have our chickpeas. Need to rinse and drain them before I put them in here, so just going to stir it up a little bit more, take it off the heat, and then hopefully it will still be in cookable quality after that. Low quality draining time. I'm going to use a plate. And this is already seeming like a much better meal than the one I made yesterday. Thank God. Okay, putting the heat back on, stirring this for a little bit more. Okay, the chorizo itself doesn't taste that good. It's very rubbery, but then that might be just the cheap quality of it. It is supposed to be a cheap student meal, but I'll survive with it. It's way better than the kedgeree already. You're in the back of the video right now, is that okay? Couple more minutes, like to get this stuff nice and nice. I'm going to try and do some salt by action. It's not technically in the instructions, but oh, look at that. You can't really see it there, but you know, I'll move it here, and I'm gonna. Oh yeah, that's not good quality at all. I have to clean some of that up, but probably way too salty. I am known for putting way too much salt on everything, which is probably not good for my health. But for this one, for the video, we'll do that. I like things looking nice and textured, and the salt gives it a nice aesthetic appeal, I think. Any food, if I see it and it's got like sparkling, glistening stuff on it, that means it's salty, and that means it is appealing to me in many ways. Get some pepper in there. Once again, way too much pepper, but I love pepper. Pepper, onions, garlic, and sausage. Perfect combination. Okay, we're going to be brave now and put the rest of the ingredients in. Okay, a little bit of parsley. A lot of bit of parsley. Oh yeah, the seasoning is real with this one. So, tomatoes going in. I think that looks like enough. I'm going to combine and stir all this stuff into the tomatoes now. Oh, this is looking nice and nice. Let's have a look at that. You can see the tomatoes in it. I just don't want to use that angle too much because I have to concentrate, you know, on the actual cooking. But trying to be as good of a performance artist as I can right now. Okay, now it's time for the chickpeas, which is probably going to make it way overflowing, but it's healthy apparently. So look, there's an absolute mountain of chickpeas. I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to make this, but it fits in the pan technically, so I'm not going to question it, even though I probably should have a bigger pan. Oh well. This is definitely going to last me multiple days. Actually, I've got to leave that for 4 or 5 minutes. I'm going to put some more parsley on it. This looks way, well, first of all, way bigger, but also way better than the meal I made yesterday. So I'm already very happy with this, even though it's probably going to be a bit too much, and yeah, I don't know if it will cook fully. We'll see. Okay. The chorizo tastes a little bit better now. Still very cheap and rubbery though. Not impressed with that chorizo. It's Tesco brand chorizo. I don't know, either I'm doing something wrong or that's just really bad quality, because it does not taste, you know, how you'd like food to taste. Oh, the tomato smells fantastic. Still don't know what flavour the chickpeas are supposed to have, but let me try one. Very, very bland, but very, very healthy apparently, so, you know. This will be the student life, and I'm loving all this vapour coming out of the food. Hell yes, this is what I cook for. Yeah, don't eat these chickpeas alone, because that's disgusting. It's going to take some getting used to. I'm going to put on a bit more pepper. I love the way they say it on the instructions, seasoned to taste. I don't know what to taste actually differs between people. Is there some scientific standard by which this is to your taste, this is to someone else's taste? Can you, by looking at someone's taste buds, could you calculate what someone's taste for salt and pepper is? Or is it entirely psychological? Based on, you know, what you've grown up with and what you've found for yourself? or is to taste really just to what you think is healthy. Okay, so I'm gonna try a spoon of this now and see what it's like. Okay, so the chickpeas are still bland, but everything else, the tomato, the garlic, the pepper, the salt, the parsley, the onions especially, that makes this dish especially flavoursome, and I'm very happy with how this tastes. I'm not sure about the chorizo, I didn't get a mouthful of that, so let's see what that is like. With a little bit of stuff in. Okay. Yeah, it's incredibly bland, but all the seasoning I put in it overpowered everything, making it taste like something, which I like. So I think I have found my style. Get really bland stuff and just overwhelm it with seasoning. Probably going to die in the process of doing that, but this is a solid dish. And I'm going to turn this off now and serve it up. Oh, oh shit. Yeah, the pepper is... My nose is running. But I don't feel the cold that I had this morning anymore, so that's good. A bit of a stomachache, but... Okay, so this is what the dish looks like in the end. This is the picture. Chickpeas with chorizo. It looks much closer to the actual dish this time than it did yesterday, so this is a very good job there. And it tastes much better than the one I made yesterday as well. Okay, so I've been too lazy to actually eat it at the table. I've just been taking spoons of the food and eating it right here out of the pan because it is really delicious, but I'm gonna put it into my own, into a plate and then put the rest in storage to finish it later. But this was a real success. Let's go back to the book. It is the chickpeas with chorizo. That is going to be, I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. That's a really fantastic recipe, and it was pretty cheap to get all the ingredients. I think it was probably maybe a little bit more than the kedgeree just because I didn't have the chorizo. No, actually no, it would have been cheaper. And huge portion that can serve 4 people. I'm probably going to have this for lunch today technically, and then dinner later, and then maybe save some for tomorrow. But yeah, fantastic. Really recommend chickpeas and chorizo. It's apparently healthy, really high in iron and protein and all that stuff. Get lots of vitamins and nutrients and stuff from it. Fantastic student meal. Highly recommend. Way more success than yesterday's cooking. This has been Cameron for Gambas TV. Stay cooking and goodbye.